Sunlit meadow, mother pig, piglet's last day. The piglets, Percy, Pippa, and Peter, look excited yet nervous, unaware of the journey ahead. Mother pig smiles sadly, cherishing these last moments with her beloved piglets. With a tender voice, Mother Pig announces, "It's time to build your own houses and make your way in the world." As the sun sets, Mother Pig watches her piglets, Percy, Pippa, and Peter, venture off into the world, their future uncertain. On a winding road, three little pigs embark on a journey, their tails wagging with anticipation. Percy, brimming with playfulness, takes the lead, skipping ahead with boundless energy. Pippa and Peter watch as Percy skips ahead, their faces filled with joy. The winding road stretches before them, hinting at adventures yet to come. The sun shines down on the three little pigs as they venture into the unknown. Their tiny hooves kick up dust as they continue their journey down the road. On a sunlit road, Percy approaches a man struggling with a cart, overflowing with straw. Percy asks, "Please, may I have some straw to build my house?" The man agrees to Percy's request, a glimmer of kindness in his eyes. With nimble hands and focused determination, Percy crafts a cozy straw house. Percy surveys his completed straw house, a triumphant grin spreading across his face. He dances around it, delighted with how fast he finished. Pippa travels down a dusty road, the horizon shimmering in the heat. A figure appears in the distance, a man standing beside a cart laden with sticks. Pippa approaches him, hope lighting her eyes as she politely asks, "Please, may I have some sticks for my house?" The man nods, his expression unreadable, and simply replies, "Yes." With newfound hope, Pippa carefully selects and arranges the sticks. Slowly but surely, a small, sturdy house takes shape under her hands. Peter ambles down the road, lost in thought. A man pushing a cart laden with bricks appears in the distance. Peter approaches the man, hope flickering in his eyes. "Please, may I have some bricks to build my house?" Peter asks, his voice filled with earnest desire. The man pauses, considering Peter's earnest request. Impressed by Peter's ambition, the man nods in agreement. Peter meticulously arranges each brick, his focus unwavering. The structure slowly rises under Peter's persistent effort. Brick by brick, Peter's house takes shape, solid and robust. Peter pauses, his brow furrowed in concentration, ensuring every brick is perfectly aligned. The walls of Peter's house stand tall, a testament to his dedication. Peter steps back, admiring his secure, brick-built home. A hungry wolf arrives near Percy's straw house. He pauses, sniffing the air with anticipation. A sinister grin spreads across Wolf's face, revealing his sharp teeth. Wolf's voice booms, little pig, let me come in." The straw house looms, a fragile barrier against the looming threat. Wolf's silhouette darkens, a predator ready to strike. Inside the fragile straw house, Percy trembles violently, clutching the walls in utter terror. His voice cracks with desperation. "No, no, by the hair of my chinny chin." A menacing voice booms, promising destruction. "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down." Percy cowers further, as his sanctuary trembles. The wolf unleashes a torrent of air, huffing and puffing with ferocious intensity. With a final, devastating gust, the straw house crumbles into a heap. Percy's eyes widen in sheer terror as his home disintegrates around him. Driven by panic, Percy's little legs propel him in a desperate flight toward Pippa's house. Percy arrives at Pippa's house, his face etched with panic. He cries out, "Help, Pippa! The big bad wolf blew down my house." Pippa looks shocked, her eyes wide with disbelief. She quickly pulls Percy inside, her expression a mix of concern and urgency. Once inside, Pippa closes the door, her brow furrowed in thought. Pippa gazes at Percy. The wolf arrives, his eyes gleaming with predatory intent as he surveys Pippa's fragile stick house. The wolf's voice drips with false sweetness. Little pigs, let me come in." The terrified reply echoes from within. No, In a display of brute force, the narrator describes, he huffs, and he puffs, and he blows the stick house down. Driven by raw terror, Percy and Pippa race towards Peter's brick house, their faces reflecting pure fear. They pound on the door, their desperate cries echoing, seeking refuge from an unseen horror. Peter reacts instantly, wrenching the door open to pull them from the looming danger. The door swings wide, offering a fleeting glimpse of safety as they are ushered inside. The wolf appears before the brick house, his eyes gleaming with malicious intent as he surveys his target. He circles the sturdy structure, testing its defenses, the air thick with anticipation. The wolf's voice echoes with menace. Little pigs, let me come in." The three pigs respond defiantly. No, no. He huffs and he puffs, but the brick house remains unyielding, his frustration mounting as he grows red in the face. The wolf halts before the brick house, a flicker of cunning dancing in his eyes. His gaze locks onto the chimney, a shadowed passage against the stark sky. He pauses, a sly grin spreading across his face as he plots his descent. With wicked delight, the wolf plots. Aha! I think I'll climb down the chimney. Imagining his victory, the wolf prepares to execute his plan. With a final glance, he approaches the chimney, intent on his mischievous goal. Peter, alert, acts with a sudden surge of purpose. He quietly lifts a heavy pot filled with water. With swift precision, he carefully positions the pot over the crackling fire. The pot sits perfectly beneath the chimney, ready for its purpose. With a thud, the wolf plummets down the chimney, landing with a splash in the scalding water below. Yatch! The wolf cries out, scrambling away from the unbearable heat, his tail singed and his pride wounded. The three little pigs erupt in cheers, embracing Peter in heartfelt gratitude for his impenetrable home and quick wit. United by their shared triumph, the three little pigs live securely in Peter's sturdy brick house,